Hello everyone, my name is Sam. Welcome to the Sammy Podcast, where I am going to share thoughts that are on my mind. So first up, I am losing interest in Lego Ninjago sets. So I don't know why I don't know how, for some reason this has been on my mind for a long time, and now I don't know why I'm losing interest in Lego Ninjago. Now I should, of course now I'm definitely got a reason. But before I explain the reason, or some possible reasons, I'm gonna tell you maybe how this happened. So I have two Lego Ninjago sets that I am currently in the process of building right now. I have, I and I was building this one set Lego Ninjago set, which was like uh something like uh uh um heat fight some kind of fire dragon or something, or transforming lava dragon or something. I just As I was building it, it's just that I came up with the thought of losing interest in Lego Ninjago sets. Now, and this actually relates to something else that happened actually this happened years ago. So back in the past, I was building Lego Star Wars sets, and I was collecting, and so I collected some stats, but in the last Lego Star Wars sets, the last Lego set from Star Wars I ever built was Millennium Falcon Lego set, this was something I got from MJ or Lynn H, and I built it, but then I built it, and then I decided that I wanted to turn it into the my own, and use the parts to make something else, so turned it to what I called the Speed Falcon, and now and so I and so and yeah so I and then I just and then after that I stopped buying. I lost interest in Lego Star Wars, and I stopped buying Lego Star Wars sets, that's all. And so I, yeah. So I and so now and I think that's gonna happen with Lego Ninjago then I'm just gonna start. I'm starting to lose interest in Lego Ninjago sets and Lego Ninjago itself. Well, and plus, I have never watched the TV show, which I do not. I don't watch now. I do not watch the Lego Ninjago TV show, so I don't. So I do not watch the episodes and seasons. So I'm not really. So from a TV show viewpoint, I don't. I mean, that's really something I don't. I don't really watch the show, so I'm not really, so I really don't, so really I'm just basically just want, I just really, so now there's possible reasons that I'm losing interest. First reason is that I'm just, that maybe just the Legos, I just don't like Dragon. I'm not really a personal fan of I don't really like Dragon builds that much, because I mean, dragons don't, well, sure they can, now sure they are, sure they look cool, and they're super fun, and they have they're meant to look cool, but I just don't think, but something about about having Lego dragons in my Lego, within my Lego collection, or like putting them in they just don't, for some reason they just don't, I don't think, dragons don't satisfy me that much, and I just don't like, and I've never really liked dragons that much, so I just don't, I mean, so basically I just really don't, and two, I also, I mean, I just think, I mean, now I do love, now sure, I love now I do like mechs, and I do like, now I love mechs and vehicles, but but for me, I just don't, something about the theme and is just, it just doesn't just isn't satisfying with me. It just doesn't resonate with me at all. So there's now I'm probably gonna stop. I'm probably gonna stop buying Lego Ninjago sets now. And so whenever I go to put Lego sets on my Christmas or birthday list every year, I'm probably I will not be putting Lego Ninjago sets on there, because I just think I'm gonna start losing, because I just don't think I think the same thing that happened to me with Lego Star Wars sets is gonna be the same for the Lego Ninjago sets at this point in my life. So yeah, but I just don't think the theme is, I just don't see it being satisfying anymore. If that's where I'm going with this. So yeah, I just don't have love for the theme anymore, and I mean, I don't know if I may give, who knows, maybe I may give my Lego, I don't know I don't know if I should just keep my Lego Ninjago minifigures, or if I should give them, or I could give them my dad's, to Jack, who is, or I'll just give them to Jack, who is one of my dad's grandkids, and because he loves Lego Ninjago, so I have two options. I'll either just keep the Lego Ninjago minifigures I have and just stop buying the sets, or I'm just gonna give those Lego Ninjago minifigures to Jack, who is one of my dad's grandkids. So I'll either give them to Jack, or I'm gonna give them, or I'm just gonna keep them, and they'll just stay in my collection and stay there forever. So now that's up to me to, I have to I'm gonna have to decide what I'm gonna do about that, and where it's gonna go and stuff like that. So hopefully I'm gonna figure that out soon, so I can figure out, so I know what I'm gonna do about this. Next, I want to talk about Rochester Lego User Groups meeting that I went to. So August 14, 2023, I went to my very first meeting for the Rochester Lego User Group, and I brought I did not go alone. I actually did bring someone with me, and that was Colin, who and my friend Colin we went together. He attended the meeting with me, and this was his first, and so it was both of us had our first time there, and he had a car, and he drove his car. He came to pick me up and pick me up, and he drove his car to where the meeting was, and they host the meetings. Their meetings are every month. They're hosted at the historic German house, which is in Rochester. So once we got there, we went, well, this month, the challenge they put up was, every month they have a different theme each month. So the month for their August meeting, which I went to, their challenge was New York, to build your favorite part out of New York, and the challenge was to build your favorite part of New York out of Lego. So Colin had trees that he built, and that was his build, and this right here was my build, this wasn't the build that I brought in, that I built. And as you can see, it's definitely, it's something I never have built up until then I have never built anything like this. Like, this has never been, I would have never, this is, I mean, I think by going to I think these types of builds that I'm doing for this group is, like, every time they put a challenge up and I'm building these, I'm challenged to build creations that I've never built before. So basically once we got in there, they had three different areas. So the first area they had a long table. They put two tables together, and the first table it displays was for the New York, for the build challenge, which was the New York. So they put New York New York builds build displays on the first two long tables here, and then the middle tables were circle shaped that are round. They assigned those for non-New York builds, and those were for those to be displayed there. And then the other side, those tables were for their speed build, or for their speed builds, which they actually do provide. Which they do provide bricks for Lego pieces for their speed build. So they do bring a tub of Lego pieces to make for those that want to do the speed build. So since it was my first meeting, I did not do the speed build, but because I was just getting to learn, as I was just there to learn, as I went there to learn, because I was learning it, because I wanted to see the main build displays, but I also wanted to learn learn about the meanings and basically I wanted to learn what these meanings are all about, and how they and just learn about the group and stuff, and me and Colin had a good time, and when because they do build challenges, they do actually post the pictures on their website, where they have where it's set, you can see, after each of the months have their means, they on their website, they have their old events that you can click on them, and they will show you and then they have their photos of the builds that they had at that meeting, each of their past meetings. So you can go on their website and check out the builds that people made at the time of that meeting, so you can see what everyone built. So yeah, and my friend Colin, his build got third place, so I was very proud of him. Now, I mean, hopefully I know it's just I've been actually they do have their for September, their theme for September is summer fun. So I've actually been working on my build. I've actually been working on a build for that challenge, and I'm doing a fishing kind of build so I'm working on that, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it stand out, or make it so so it looks pretty detailed, so that it's got enough detail to where it's like that it's that and I so it's oh so I'm really so I definitely am going to be definitely attending more of their meetings, so it's official now. What surprised me was that they have a Discord server. They are on Discord actually. They have a Discord server where they post their do event announcements, I was kind of surprised that they had a Discord server and that you could actually join in like you now I had Discord now I had a Discord account for a one I've had that for a long time, but I've always thought that I didn't need Discord, but really but now that I realized they have a Discord server, I had to reinstall the Discord app I did not have to sign up for a new account. I just had to log into mine, but I was quite shocked. But it was quite surprising to me that they had a Discord server that you could join. So, I mean, I guess that's pretty cool. I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I've been on Discord a lot, and I've had some of my own Discord servers in the past many years ago, but there's no point of me having my own Discord server if I have another if so but I deleted. So I mean, before I joined this group, I had a Discord server that was labeled Brave Vice Chat, where anyone that joined that Discord server could reach it. That was the way of reaching out to that the viewers ones that had the Discord account they could just send me. They could put a message me in there, if they wanted to do a roundtable episode. But since then I didn't need. But now I don't really need. But I didn't really need it. So I ended up deleting that Discord server, that my Brave Vice Chat Discord server, and I deleted the server because I'm only using Discord to just be a member of the Rochester Lego User Group Discord server. So yeah, that was pretty interesting that they had a Discord server, and I never would have thought they had one. I mean, because most of the time I don't really even use Discord, but now I'm using Discord to be a part of their server. So. Next, I want to talk about my next what my plans for Lego creations are. So now I have had I am not talking about now when I'm saying Lego creations, I don't mean like the ones I'm building for these build challenges that the Rochester Lego User Group puts up, but I'm not talking about those creations. I'm just talking about my own some of my I'm talking about my normal creations that I tend to build nowadays. I'm trying to figure out what my next creation is gonna be. The last Lego creation I built the last Lego creation I made was my Voltron figure creation. So. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna build next. If there's any other characters or anything that I can make out of Lego, so hopefully I'll figure some new Lego creation to make. Hopefully maybe I'll even, I don't know. I mean, who knows? You never know. I guess it's always like a mystery on what I build for my next Lego creations, what I build for each of my Lego creations that I build. So I guess we'll just wait. We'll just have to see. I guess I'll just see what I end up what I think of, and so Um, well, so yeah, I would also like to. I do also want to say that that me and Jane, our fourth collaboration is coming soon. Yes, it's coming soon. Yeah. So it's gonna be here soon. So I'm excited. I'm excited. This is gonna be awesome. I mean, having our fourth collaboration. I mean, I think we're gonna. Well, hope. I mean, we're gonna do. This is. Now again, like I now we have two ideas, but I'm not. But of course, but I'm not going to tell you what those ideas are because because I want you to be because I want you to because I don't want you I want to keep it a surprise until we put out the video. So we have we already have two different ideas to pick from, but I don't know which one it is, which one is gonna, but I gotta figure out which one I want us to do. So stay tuned, but definitely, but stay tuned stay tuned for our fourth collaboration with the video, with our stay tuned for the video coming soon to the Verivice YouTube channel. So yeah. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, so we're gonna have me and Jana are gonna have the most fun time of our lives with that. So I'm excited. Yay. So yeah. Do I have any other things I want to talk? Is there anything else I want to talk about? What else do I want to talk about? This well this has been the 30th episode of the Sammy Podcast, and join me next time for the next episode. So until then, see you next time.